Lately, the Chinese handset maker OnePlus has been in headlines for pulling off some amazing stunt in the premium smartphone segment. However, this doesn't end here, as the company again arguably announced the upgrade of the current OnePlus 5 flagship in a gap of just 5 months. Dubbed as OnePlus 5T, it is a mid-cycle refresh of the OnePlus 5, offering an 18:9 aspect ratio display, improved camera, and of course the advanced facial recognition. So, what do we think about this upgrade? Let's check it out. Right off the bat, the OnePlus 5T marks a prominent change in the display department. As per the spec sheet, the OnePlus 5T sports a 6.01-inch Optic AMOLED 18:9 aspect ratio 2.5D curved glass display with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 for protection. As a result, the bezels have been trimmed down to bare minimum just to make more space for the display. The display is bright, blacks are deep, and has a good viewing angle and color reproduction. The text looks sharp too. But due to its glossy nature, glass is quite reflective when using it in outdoors. It has a perfect readable display under the bright sunlight too. Having said that, the OnePlus 5T comes with a noticeable improved touch response and latency of the display as well. Overall, the display looks crisp, and I guess average users can't make out any difference out of it. Just like its predecessor, the OnePlus 5T also gets a DCI-P3 color profile along with the standard sRGB, adaptive mode, and a custom color profile. Additionally, this device also comes with a reading mode which completely changes the display to black and white, giving you an impression that you are reading an e-reader or paper when using it. Depending on the ambient condition, this mode will automatically adjust the color temperature and calibrate the setting to match the environment. In fact, you can add a specific app that you can use it automatically. Another feature OnePlus has up its sleeves is the night mode. This feature is now common in most of the Chinese handset and Google Pixel, where a yellow tint is applied on the display, thereby reducing blue lights to help you fall asleep easier after using the device. Alongside the above mentioned modes, the user also gets other system customization including theme, accent color, font size, display size, and more. Users can also turn on the ambient display and lift up display option if in case. When it comes to the design language, the OnePlus 5T is akin to its predecessor on the rear except for the addition of fingerprint scanner. Having said that, the OnePlus 5T comes with a metal unibody design with a rounded edges. The device is sleek, light in weight, and sits comfortably in your palm. OnePlus has opted the same strategy for the placement of antenna bands for 5T like its predecessor, as they tried to hide the antenna bands to make full metal look untouched. Having said that, the button placements in the OnePlus 5T are similar to that of OnePlus 5. The OnePlus 5T is shipped with Android 7.1.1 Nougat with Oxygen OS 4.7 out of the box. Also, the company has promised Android 8.0 Oreo update in early 2018. The user interface is pretty much close to stock Android, and the fact that it lacks bloatware makes it fluid and clutterless. Nonetheless, OnePlus has seasoned their own customization options on the top to make sure to add their savor. Moreover, users can also adjust the settings to have a dark mode and light mode. We often use dark mode as it is easier to view in the dark and also saves battery since this is an AMOLED display. Further, user can also customize the functions of the alert slider key by choosing what to keep active and what to silence in each mode. Just like dual apps in Xiaomi, OnePlus has added parallel apps with the latest Oxygen update. With parallel apps, you can clone apps including Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and more, which allows you to log into the same app with two different accounts. With the latest Oxygen update, the Gallery app has been benefited with a new tab called Places, where users can now search pictures based on where they were shot. The OnePlus 5T sports a 16-megapixel rear camera with dual LED flash, f1.7 aperture, electronic image stabilization, and also has a secondary 20-megapixel camera with f1.7 aperture capable of recording 4K at 30 fps, 1080p at 60 fps, and 720p slow motion at 120 fps. The company has tweaked the camera of the OnePlus 5T to enhance camera performance in low light and the overall output clarity. In fact, the OnePlus 5T features the same primary camera as its predecessor, but the OnePlus 5T's telephoto lens has been replaced with a secondary camera equipped with a large f1.7 aperture that focuses on low light photography. Talking about the real-world usage, the 5T takes some really good photos under daylight conditions with very good details, colors and vibrancy. But there's a slight white balance issue which produces a warm picture with the saturated colors. Even though it lacks a depth sensing camera, the 5T output is equally good as OnePlus 5. The picture taken in HDR mode is good but not as good as OnePlus 5. However, the software-based 2x zoom mode in OnePlus 5T is not as good as the optical zoom in OnePlus 5. Also, the OnePlus 5T comes with a wide aperture on both the lens, allowing more light to hit sensor when it's dark. The OnePlus 5T emerges as a winner under low light conditions and it is better than before. Due to intelligent pixel technology, the noise it creates is minimal. The lack of optical image stabilization is evident when you opt for 2x zooming as well. This time around, the autofocus speeds are much faster and in the same league as the current flagship on the market. The front side of the device is taken care of 16 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture. It offers worthy shot with good image quality. The OnePlus 5T comes with the usual set of connectivity features and also has NFC. In terms of storage, the OnePlus 5T comes in two variants, which is 6GB of RAM with 64GB of inbuilt storage and 8GB of RAM with 128GB of onboard storage. In our case, we got hold of the latter with 128GB on board. Out of 8GB of RAM, we generally got 4.4GB of free space and out of 128GB, we got around 108GB free. The OnePlus 5T shares the same internals as its predecessor. It is powered by octa-core Snapdragon 835 mobile platform clocked at 2.45 GHz with Adreno 540 taking care of graphics department. As you would expect, the performance of the device is just excellent. It is smooth, fluid, no hang, lag or hiccup even during heavy usage. In fact, the device handled graphic-intensive game with ease and class, giving no room for frame drops or hangs. With OnePlus 5T, the fingerprint scanner has been moved back to the rear just to make more space for the display on the front. Just like other OnePlus device, the fingerprint is fast here and unlocks in a fraction of a second. Fingerprint aside, we have face unlock as well to unlock the phone. First off, you need to add your face data by holding your phone in a bright environment 20 to 30 cm from your face. During the process, make sure you align your face into the circle properly to complete it. Surprisingly, the face unlock works faster than we thought under the bright surrounding. However, it didn't work for me when I tried to unlock the device when I took a stroll on the streets around 7 PM. Hope the company fixed this with a software update in future. The OnePlus 5T is juiced with 3300 mAh battery with a dash charging technology same as OnePlus 5. In reality, the 5T took us throughout the day on a casual usage and we suggest you to carry a power bank if you are a heavy user. The battery life of the OnePlus 5T is definitely good but not amazing. Having said that, the company is compensating it with a quick charging technology that promises a day of battery life with a half an hour of charging. Overall, the OnePlus 5T is a solid piece of device for sure with the amazingly optimized processor, improved low light camera and a fluid user interface. Even though the OnePlus 5T is not a quite revolutionary upgrade from its predecessor, it does come with a few noteworthy changes on board and the company has maintained the same price tag of the predecessor starting at Rs 32,999. Having said that, no phone is perfect and OnePlus 5T lacks a IP certification for water resistance, which is becoming a norm these days in flagships. If you are a OnePlus 5 user, we can certainly understand your situation. If you're happy with OnePlus 5, you can wait for the major upgrade next year. The OnePlus 5T comes in a midnight black color and is priced at Rs 32,999 for the 6GB RAM with 64GB storage, and the top end 8GB RAM with a 128GB version cost you around 37,999, which is same as its predecessor. The OnePlus 5T will be available through open sale from OnePlus India online store, Amazon India as well as OnePlus Experience stores from November 28th. So this is it guys for the review of the OnePlus 5T. Do hit the like button, share and subscribe.